Playing board games a lot is the biggest compliment you can give them.
So which games have seen our tabletop the most this year?
We have 10 categories starting from gamers to fillers and everything in between.
So rest assured, you will find a game that fits you.
Also, we will reveal the most played games for both of us at the end.
Dum dum dum!
Let's start out with heavy board gamer games. We will reveal our most played heavy games this year, and afterwards we will have to eliminate one of them.
My most played gamers heavy game of the year so far, 2025 is...
Pax Pamir.
It is Pax Pamir. Pax Pamir is a very unique game where players split into different alliances, and it happens in Afghanistan like 200 years ago, and you're vying for, well, victory points obviously. But there's backstabbing and card drafting and unique powers.
You score the points based on the faction you're aligned with, but you can constantly change your alignment, and that's the cool part. You can change and impact the board and then decide, you know what, I'll go on the English side.
I've played many games where everyone's on the same side.
All right, for me, it's...
No idea. Eon's Trespass.
Eon's Trespass Odyssey.
I thought that might be the campaign one, but then I know what the campaign one is.
Eon's Trespass Odyssey
doesn't
is
matter,
a boss battler where you fight...
They'll never play it! You'll never play it, it doesn't matter. It's a big box full of stuff, it takes millions of hours to play one campaign.
It's a brilliant story, it is a massive game, it's within a hobby game that I love, and I recently restarted my campaign and played with 4 players. Went through the first cycle, it was a blast, and have created a lot of house rules now.
It's many things. It's a boss battler, it's a campaign game, it's a base building game, it's a story game, it is so many things in one, it is immense. If you could buy one game for the rest of your life and play it, that would be it, but you still wouldn't complete all of it before you die.
Alright, so we have to eliminate one of those games. Or just realistically, we're ranking a game that we recommend you trying from heavy gamers games, and you definitely try Pax.
No. I'll leave it. That's more epic. Well, now I owe him.
Oh, and by the way, if, for example, we already have written down Pax Pamir, and it could also fit in another category, we're not gonna use Pax Pamir, it's kinda done. Let's go to the next category, which is a filler game.
Alright, Spicy. I've talked about this game here before. It's a simple bluffing game where you play cards face down and claim that they're something they're not. And then if somebody places the hand on top of that deck and says, no, it's not chili, and it wasn't, he gets the whole pile of points. If it was, I get the whole pile of points. Easy peasy, plays in like 15-20 minutes. I've played a ton of it, obviously.
Well, a spicy pick, but at least we know which game is gonna be eliminated. Because
Really?
I have Crokinole! Yeah. Crokinole is a dexterity game where you take discs and try to hit the center. But if there are the opponent's discs on the board, you have to hit them first. So it's a very simple, chill game that can get really competitive, and we love those here.
Yeah, Crokinole is great. If I had Crokinole, I might have played it more as well, but you can eliminate Spicy. This one easy. Easy. Well, I got Pax Pamir. I mean, I'm satisfied for that. It's not that bad. Come on.
Moving on to the next category, which is a family
that
game.
Kind of party? Oh wait, family game. Sorry, I should stop this now. Okay, mine's Space Base.
Yeah, mine too.
What? Really? We matched on the one category. I thought we were gonna match in Euros.
Okay, we won't. So in Space Base, you're trying to create your space base by getting ships.
And those ships will give you more money to get ships or victory points to win the game.
And all that you do on your turn is roll 2 dice and then check if any ships trigger.
And then those ships, like I said, will give you money or victory points. And then you can buy better ships with better effects and more effects. And another great point for that is that your ships will also activate on other players' turns. So you're always involved.
So we're eliminating your space base.
Of course.
Next category, campaign or story games.
I have Mandalorian Adventures, the Star Wars game. It's a co-op game where each player plays a character and you're essentially playing through the TV series of the same name. And it's accessible, it's easy to play, it's essentially almost a family game because I played with my kids and we really liked it. It has a unique combat mechanism, unique card system, so if you like Star Wars and especially if you like Mandalorian and want to play something with your family, that's the one to try.
Yeah, mine is Slay the Spire.
What?
Which, what?
Where's Elder Scrolls?
What? So Slay the Spire is the most addictive deck building game out there because you will have to go through 3 acts trying to defeat different kind of monsters and you completely customize your decks. You will play your single character who has tons and tons of cards and you will only see few of them during your campaign run. And whenever you die, you reset and you try to defeat that boss. But there's a lot of things to unlock, but just the way you deck build and the freedom and the combos that you can create, because all cards feel like can go together and create this epic monster of yours.
You can eliminate mine. Yeah, if I had to choose, yes, thank you. Because they can see what was there now. Like, what was that chaos there? I wish Slay the Spire was my most played campaign game.
The next category is a cooperative game.
Okay, my most played co-op game of the year so far is Bomb Busters. We recently got it. And it's already on the list. Bomb Busters is a cooperative game where you're defusing a bomb. And you do that by guessing the numbers of wires each player has. So I could go, is that 5? And you say, go, yeah, it's 5. Cool. We defuse the wire number 5. And we go one by one this way until we defuse all the fires. There are some special abilities you can use. There are extra rules that come in, for example, red wires, which has to be the last wire you cut. And there's tons of content in there. There's like 8 training missions and then like 60 full-fledged missions with tons of... It could have been a campaign game as well. Yeah, it's great. I play with my kids. I think it works great as a gamer's filler game as well. So, Bomb Busters.
For me, it's Arkham Horror, the card game, where you are investigators trying to defeat a lot of creatures from the Lovecraft universe, like Cthulhu and stuff like that. Yeah. And there's usually a unique puzzle there. So you buy basically new sets, new cards, and then you can build up your deck with better and better cards. It's good. I liked it.
Then you know what needs to be done. Because I think you'd love Bomb Busters.
I think I would. From this silliness, let's move on to the most serious part of this hobby.
Mine is, so it's not Dune Imperium, you know what it is then.
SETI.
It is SETI. Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence is a very unique Euro game, which uses cards to help you do actions. And those cards can be used for multiple things, and we love those. You're running a space agency which is trying to find intelligence in space, right? You're landing on planets, you're launching probes, you're making all kinds of discoveries, getting victory points, and who has the most victory points wins, like in real life.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice, heavy Euro game that has a lot of theme. Mine is Daybreak. Daybreak is a cooperative game where you're trying to save Earth. There's a lot of pollution in the world. Everybody is just doing their best at being the worst. You are playing as one of the superpowers of the world, USA, China, Europe, and you try to stop this pollution, and you will win the game if you stop it in time. If you manage to do it in, I think, 6 rounds. If you do, great. If not, we're all gonna die.
Very depressing game, right?
Very depressive game, but also really fun because you only have 5 cards in play at all times, and you can either destroy that card and play a new one, which will give you a new action, or boost already a previously played card, and that's a really cool choice. I really like this action, but I have a stronger card in hand, so I destroyed the last one. All right, so this card exchange is what makes this game really brilliant. Both are great.
Both are mine, so I don't care. Really? Yeah. Well, it's done now.
It's done now.
All right, let's move on to the next category, which is party games. Catch Sketch is my most played party game. It's a classic. I've been playing it for a couple of years now. We've talked about it many times. Catch Sketch is a drawing party game when one player holds up a word and then everyone races to draw it really, really quick. In the order they finished, they're gonna show it to me. And if I guess on the first try, bam, 3 points each. If on the second, 2 points, and then everyone else, doesn't matter. So it's super easy, super funny, and it's a perfect drawing game where if you draw bad, you're gonna have more fun playing.
For me, it's Scout. It's a trick-taking party game where you will have cards in your hand and you will have to play sets of them. Whenever you play, for example, a set of 6s, I have to beat it either by playing more cards or larger numbers.
Straightforward, really fun, simple decisions. And the unique part is that the cards are like 2-sided, right? And at the beginning of the game...
The cards are like this?
Yeah, and then at the beginning you can decide either this or that.
Which one would like to play right now?
Scout. Ba 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 ba! Fine. Yes, you can have this one. You people, rage in the comments. Now. Alright, next category is 2 players.
3, 2, 1, you show your...
It's Magic the Gathering. It's a collectible card game where each player builds their deck and tries to kill the other player who is a mage. And you're summoning creatures, playing spells, playing down lands that gives you mana to play those spells and creatures. It's an old one. It's one of my first modern board games that I played 2,500 years ago. and I still love it. And I played quite a bit of it this year.
Mine is Agent Avenue, which is a lovely two-player game where you are trying to catch each other, and you can do that by playing out cards. And the really good, cool twist is on your turn you will play 2 cards, one face down and one face up, and actually the other player picks which card he's gonna choose, and the other one goes to you, and then you move both at the same time. Simple, lovely bluffing game that you can set up in a minute.
You can erase mine, it's fine. Because with you, I'd rather play Agent Avenue than Magic the Gathering, because you hate it.
So the next category is a solo game, something that we played the most alone.
My most played solo game of the year is...
Unstoppable.
It is Unstoppable. We reviewed it. It's a deck building solo game with a super unique deck building where you're actually not building only your deck, but also building cards from different parts and make them stronger. But the other sides of the cards are the monsters you're fighting. So you're also making them stronger. Plus you have to defeat the boss. That's actually the goal. So how do you go on about doing that, huh?
Yeah, for me, it's Elder Scrolls, where you play characters that you constantly evolve and develop, trying to defeat this scenario where mostly there are 3 parts where you then defeat one mission, then go to the next one, then there's this big and epic showdown and final battle. And you mostly do it by using your experience points to get dice and then throw a bunch of dice to defeat all these baddies and go through dungeons and explore caves and so on.
There's so many things to do.
We need to destroy one.
Yeah.
But both great. So now it comes down to just this. The most played board game of the year for both of us. 3, 2, 1, Fellowship.
Flip 7 is essentially blackjack, the card game, but with tons of extra things. All you do on your turn is you either stay and then score the amount of points you have, or you hit, get another card. And cards are numbers. Right?
And these numbers are points.
But if you get 2 of the same, then you bust. And then you're out. And the first one gets 200 points wins.
So mine is Fellowship, the card game. We had a review about this one, which is a cooperative game where you have cards in your hand that nobody else sees, just you. And you, as a team, everybody has to play all of your cards in the correct order or else you all lose. So it's a great, great cooperative game, which now has Lord of the Rings, basically, theme. We made a review about it, so we had to play it a lot of times, and I did play a lot of times. I still prefer the Crew. If you're looking for a cooperative taking game, I feel like the Crew is Deep Sea is by far better and superior game, but this one was fine.
I feel like Fellowship is something you need to get into. Like, okay, let's gather and play Fellowship of the Ring. It's not gonna be a casual thing, but well, generally I think it is. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so now we have come down to our most played 10 games. Yeah.
Coincidentally, Flip 7 is the 7th game I had crossed out on my side of the list.
These are our most played board games of the year, and also our favorites from all of these categories that we most played, right?
Well, yeah, no, maybe. And what are your most played games so far? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for watching.